Hey YouTube, we are here on the German Nationals and I'm here with Alpay Engin.
Yeah.
What did you play today and what was your final score?
I played True Draco, like a second build True Draco, and I ended up 8th place. I was 9-1-1. I drawed one game in the first round, but I actually won the game. I just realized a mistake, like Trisbane removed his cards and put me like the 500 damage, which was in time. So I drawed in this way. But I end up 9-1-1 with True Draco and yeah. What else to say? I don't know.
Okay.
Deck was alright. Was really grindy. The Brandish matchup was super grindy. Like Disciplines was the most important card in the matchup. Like shuffling your Disciplines all the turn back and getting the engine going. Like Brandish is doing the same, but you can do it even better.
Okay, so you played True Draco?
Yeah, True Draco.
Your list.
Okay. First is the Ignis, I go second, so Ignis search out the Heritage, which gets to the draws. So that's why I play the 3-1. Then one Dynamite. Yeah, he's back. Thank for it. He's so good, he's so consistent. This makes the Dracos alive because you get a trap. And it's always the best one because it gets the return or the Apocalypse, just for the summons, so it's broken. Then one Maiden was enough because I play Waterfalls and I didn't want to brick with too much. I played the Metaltron. Sometimes I just destroy it with Diagram and get it back with the return. So it's at 3000 and it's just a good beat stick at this point. And when you can summon it via Tribute Summon, it basically wins against so many decks because it's a masterpiece and floats in the extra deck. Then yeah, free Cherry because I go second. So Cherry is nice against Gookie, Spiral, Brandish, everything. So that's the monsters. It should be 10. So then spells is 2 terraforming because,
only 2?
Because like 3 is a bit too bricky because cards like Lockbird still exist, Shadow exist. So I need to be careful with it. But with so many non-Draco cards in the deck, you need somehow the diagrams to get any Dracos. I gotta show you. Like I play also like 3 Shadow right in the main, even though I go second. Brand is really grindy. So like when they start with some grind plays, set up them, you're gonna set it, and next turn they continue, they're making the same stuff. And with that, you're gonna stop him, and you get 3 cards. And you can draw into like Dracos or Transients, evenly, Cherry, I don't know, so many. Or Dracos, just to summon. Yeah, then 3 Demise, I think no explanation. Then the Dracos, 3 Heritage, 3 Disciplines, yeah, 3 Duality, just consistent stuff, and 3 Diagram. I think it should all be stable, just too consistent. Then gonna go for the traps. 1 return with 3 Apocalypse. Yeah, needed. Then to Waterfall. Waterfall was really broken because like a lot of people played Twin Twisters or Evenlies. When I go for Evenly, I can chain my Draco and chain Waterfall, tribute it, and get like 3 more cards and lose 2 less cards. So Evenly is getting even worse. And yeah, that's like one of the main combos. And also it's really nice to chain it on the Brandish, which is the card, choose a monster.
Anchor.
No, not Anchor. Afterburner. When I make Afterburner on your monster, you can chain it, tribute it, and you cannot destroy any back row because you need to destroy the monster and then you can destroy the back row. So you're gonna dodge the Afterburn and get the Draco into draw. So it's really broken. As I said, the draws are really important for like stuff like Transients. I didn't play any Floodgate, that's why Transients is really good because my field is somehow empty when I play it correctly, obviously. And this stops everything basically. All the OTK firewall stuff, Spiral. Also against Brandy somehow when they go for the Skull Dread, want to draw into the Reincarnations or Lockbirds, I just stop them. And it also stops the cards in the column. When somebody is activating this card in this column, I can chain it and just negate it, which I did 2 times, negated 2 Desires. Because people are setting it in the middle, and I also set the Trends in the middle. So the active Desires, I gotta chain it, negate anything, and Desires is negated with that. It's really funny, but it didn't work out all the time. And too evenly. I want to play 3, but I had 40 cards and had no cards to kick off because everything has any reason to be in the deck. And this card can somehow be cloggy because against Trickster it's iffy. But against everything else, like Brandish with multi-row, it's broken. So I going second, and a lot of going second cards in the deck. It's paid off. So then extra, it wasn't really necessary. I just needed the brandish links. Yeah, so some targets. I'm gonna show it. I just needed the 2 brandishes just for cherry. That's it. And I think like 1 or 2 times the Isolde against Gookie. But yeah, all the cherry target. That's for the mirror match. That's for what's it called in English?
Breaking the dragon.
Raking the Dragon, I don't know the name. It's also never happened. Nobody popped my cards. So then sideboard, 1 border. I should play more, but my sideboard wasn't that prepared. I just put some more cards in the theory, but theory didn't pay off. So I said, never resolved, never draw, never sided. It was just in theory against Trickster. When your opponent starts, you have like few minutes on clock. He goes with Licorice 1 set. You have Firecracker. He gets 1,000 damage, and you skip your draw phase. So it means you didn't get any Licorice damage. If he has a reincarnation, you get 1,000 because you draw 4 more cards in the Trickster late stage. So even though if he starts with Licorice and reincarnation, if you have this one, you're gonna draw, which is all right. Is at least any hope, or you can also win with that, because Trickster is somehow also the burn stuff, and yeah, that's somehow the hope that you can get off it. Yeah, 3 ashes, moments. Yeah, basically brandish and Draco, Trickster, basically everything, and 3 deflector. This was against brandish, Trickster, and again for the mirror match, because this stops a diagram, all the continuous spell cards, and also quick spells like Stormfalls or the brandish token maker, field spell, like everything. So if you have this and he goes for the mice, he didn't get the additional summons because it's the activation of the Draco spells. And at this point he needs to discard his hand because he can't summon anything else. And yeah, I had like 1 mirror I think, and just resolved that and immediately won off because of that. It's really, really good. I think it was the best sideboard card with that. I didn't side too many cards. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Is there something you want to change?
First of all, shout outs to my team, Legacy Card Game. Obviously, we quite tested. We found out funny and good tastes, and also really thanks. Also to my our sponsors, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Market and Yu-Gi-Oh! Aze, and also Custom Play Matt, which designed Matt. And yeah, and also to Jules. He basically sold me the whole American deck, and yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, thank you for the deck profile. See you next time.
All right, bye bye.